As a fellow furry and owner of a Dutch Angel Dragon, I have my agreements and disagreements with the information presented in this video. I will address them as accurately and respectfully as possible. For the purpose of my arguments, I'll be referring to all Dutch Angel Dragons and Angel Dragons as ADs. There were several mentions of people attacking ADs, both fursuiters and AD holders alike. Now, for the sake of this argument, I would like to point out that the groups of people do not start a war with another group over nothing. In every case, there is something that sets someone off, but to set off a whole group of people, there is always a common ground for why an attack starts on a larger scale. The general public already has mixed opinions about furries and fursuiters as it is. In rare cases, fursuiters have been outright attacked. Furries that wear their pride on their sleeve have also been subject to ridicule. The AD community has grown significantly, and the species is becoming a household name, when not too long ago it was just an idea in one girl's head. And the attacks, as you say, have been from other people in the Angel Dragon fandom, which stands to reason there's a common issue with the idea of awareness ADs and the creativity this fandom holds dear. While I do agree that anyone should have the right and creative freedom to create whatever comes to their mind, but being people of the internet, we all know how horribly wrong some things people have created. Granted, their like and dislike of a particular picture is completely personal. However, with the current stigma that the furry fandom and the general public, these two groups do not exactly see eye to eye, and is only more scrutinized when it comes to families of children who are just learning to branch out and discover the world around them. We all know the horror stories of furries have when telling their parents of their new outlook in life and coming out as being furry. I really like the idea of fursuiters going to hospitals and making dying children happy before they leave this world. I think we can both agree that some suits out there, while being completely awesome, may not be suitable for small children, especially in the sickly state they are in. For example, zombified suits and skull-based heads can resemble death in the public opinion. The awareness ADs that are chemo and backbone are a wonderful notion to give awareness to the terrible issues they stand for. With the creation of these characters, even if it was something that happened to the creator's life or a close relative, they wish to spread the awareness so others do not feel alone when dealing with these terrible diseases and bring cheer to the bedside. However, the ironic, childlike mindset of "they have one, I want one too" is the kindling to the wildfire that is of the Awareness AD fan club. As previously mentioned, the furry fandom and the furry community is very creative, and many awareness ADs are popping up everywhere. The race to find an issue or cause that hasn't been done before can easily become out of control. Now, I would like to point out that when a company or business supports or runs an awareness campaign, they are under strict regulation and singular to one disease or condition that they are making aware. Any good business knows how to make money, and keeping a good perspective for the public or target audience will help fuel the cause along with funding. Take, for example, the breast cancer awareness, one of the first movements to icon a ribbon next to Livestrong. You will also see several products supporting the pink ribbon on yogurt, shirts, pepper spray, and outdoor activity paraphernalia. The target audience is young and middle-aged women, but have expanded to men, as they can also suffer from the same cancer. Everything is regulated and passed through a pseudo board of directors to determine a passing idea is worth spending money and investing advertisements on the product in question. However, I'm sure we've all seen the I Heart Boobies or I Love Boobies bracelets. As you can imagine, the backlash of something as provocative and lewd as this product it can have on the controversial impact on the good cause of this cancer awareness. But their statement on keepabreast.org states that they are removing the shame associated with breasts and breast health, and they also have on their main page a photo of a lady holding a sign that says "Fuck Cancer." I have yet to find the iconic pink ribbon from the other foundation site anywhere on this page. That being said, neither of these foundations have any association with the other, and it's not hard to guess why. On to my main point. Unregulated production of awareness ADs have led to some ADs sporting 2 or more awarenesses. For my example, I'm going to use the HIV awareness AD. This particular awareness Angel Dragon has also had gay pride awareness associated with the AD when it was first created. Historically, HIV and AIDS have killed more gay men than any other infection. It was and is, unfortunately, called the gay disease. As we know, this is not strictly a gay or bisexual disease by any means, but the stigma still hovers over us today. Strictly speaking, from a PR, public relations perspective, this is probably the end-all be-all worst combination to have, especially with the furry community having a higher population of gay and bisexual members than the general public. This particular AD is inadvertently promoting that gay men and the worst STI known to mankind go hand in hand. This alone was the first cause of the hypersensitivity of which you spoke. Think of the creator of the Dutch Angel Dragon and how she feels about her idea coming to life and being represented like this. Guilty by association. Never mind asking if awareness ADs are okay for the fandom. How exactly will the rest of the world see this particular awareness AD? Even in the fandom, one cannot expect everyone to react the same way to an issue like this. Depending on how sensitive an individual can be, will determine the level of reaction they produce. Being associated with awareness ADs, an individual inside or outside the fandom could associate all ADs and all furries with the gay disease, and depending upon how noisy they are on Facebook, can spread the rumor around like wildfire. This fandom has more niches than can be counted. Like every community, you will have popularity, support groups, love, happiness, and a sense of freedom. The niches that are the most known are usually the loudest, such as the dancer of which you speak. May I also point out the mersuits that exist and other behind the bedroom door activities that occur in the fandom. Granted, I can think of more taboo activities that occur in the normal world, but our fandom is not exactly quiet about what we do at times, which is what started the stigma of furries just like the fuck animals in suits in the first place. The acceptance of this fandom is you can be whoever you want to be in whatever suit you want without others looking down upon you, within reason of course. Pinning the nature of this fandom as the fuel to burn the awareness ADs is particularly and practically unfounded. As a community, we don't hate the idea of angel dragons. It's the individuals with personal opinions. What is looked down upon is the danger of what some of the awareness ADs will bring to the community, including from the general public, if unregulated, alongside the negative public opinion of furries as it is. As far as the money raised by our community through conventions, they are all through established charities and taken care of properly through regulations. This is perhaps the most redeeming quality of furries for the general public. As furries, we have a high love for animals when compared to said public, and are becoming more known for our supporting charities. Going to the public with the unregulated awareness angel dragons, when most awarenesses are already controversial enough as it is, with or without a character assigning a face to it, will be huge blowback to what we've already established. People already tend to judge others and their ideas well before they think about it, even if they decide to think. In closing, the idea behind awareness ADs is a fun idea, but needs to be regulated. Any motions to put an awareness dragon out there as an associated icon for a cause needs to go through the proper channels for it to have any real impact.